ultimately what I really want this channel to be is
been a long time coming. Put it out there, put it out.
Something I've been thinking about a lot over the past couple of days, and really I think actually probably over the past couple of months since I've really started this job and have been working I guess you could say, non-traditional, well, that's not necessarily true. I think that it kind of depends where you're coming from, but a lot of people, when they think about opportunities or jobs that might help them in an entrepreneurial space or at all, they always think of corporate jobs or companies that have big names or kind of a 9-to-5 salaried benefits job. But I've found that this job has taught me so much and has kind of transformed the way I think about working and what I'm passionate about. And I think when you have an experience that changes the way that you think or the way that you look at things, that creates a bit of an edge. And I think that that's something that is extremely valuable when it comes to developing entrepreneurial skill or any skill for that matter. But the two things that I've found the most are, one, working at this job or really any job that's kind of not necessarily Monday through Friday, it changes the work week for you. With a Monday through Friday structure, the week begins on Monday and it ends on Friday. Whereas if you're working, through the weekend, sometimes I haven't worked Monday through Friday, but then worked Saturday and Sunday, it expands the work week to 7 days rather than 5. And I think that that's hugely valuable because it just transitions your mindset to be that of an entrepreneur, which will require you to work 7 days a week. And it's not only just on the macro level of 24 hours in a day, 7 days in a week, it's 24 hours in a day. So just as much as there's an infrastructure of Monday through Friday, I think that there's an infrastructure set on 9 to 5, which, again, the workday can start at 9 or 8 for some people and end at 5 or 6 for others. Whereas in a job like this one, I've found, I've had shifts that start at 3 p.m. and I go until, midnight, or come in at 7, work till 4 a.m., come in at 7:30, work until 3 p.m., So again, it breaks that mold and that infrastructure of limitation of, there are 24 hours in the day and 168 hours in the week, rather than necessarily just being an 8-hour workday. So it's definitely something that's surprised me of things that I've really taken so far from this job, and the value that you can get from maybe not necessarily the mainstream job or the corporate salary job or the 9-to-5 job. So basically, I'm back at work this morning. Originally I was supposed to be off, but we've had so many productions come through over the last couple of days, and then we've got some that are coming. I think that there's one coming in tomorrow. So when you're not working on a production that's like actually shooting one day, some of the time you'll come in and do inventory, because basically what we do is we rent out equipment to a lot of these productions. We have some in-house equipment, so we have to make sure that all of our stuff that we rented to them comes back, take down numbers of what they use, of all the expendables and stuff like that. Then this bigger clipboard is all of the stuff. Actually, this is from a different production, but this was a bigger production that they did yesterday, where they also have rental equipment, so stuff that they've had
they've ordered and had sent to our stage that doesn't belong to us. So we have to make sure that all of that stuff, for the most part, is ready to be picked up. And then turn over the stages, which basically is like cleaning things up. So yesterday, one of the productions in the big stage, Studio 3, they were using dirt and kind of like rolls of like real grass. So, and just generally like people going in and out of stages get really dirty. So today I'm gonna be doing inventory on equipment and then cleaning the stages and getting them ready for the productions that are coming in tomorrow and next week.
All or nothing, ask myself, was it worth it? Was it worth it now? Was it worth it?
Yeah, it was worth it cause I came up, I never changed up. Thought it made a lot of sense and then I saw the pay stub. And now I'm paid up, I'm Jade up, ballin' with the legends like I'm Caleb. I met 1,000 people but nobody like the day ones. I write it, record it, promote it, then show it. They know it, got the mind of a poet. I'm loaded and flowing like oceans when I come in. You know when they zoning, they blowing, they on a bow and going while I'm whipping in the foreign. Cause I'm foreign but I'm in it now, never quitting now. Took a little while but my team winning now. My phone ringing now, yeah they told me I should slow it down, I should slow it down. But my mind is never resting, overload, I can't control it now. It's been a long time coming.
So it was a bit more of an arduous day than I imagined. Yeah, I'm definitely tired. But got everything done, moved everything that needed to be moved, and checked everything in that needed to be checked in. So ultimately a successful shift. It's now raining. But I think something that I've been thinking about a lot with regards to the channel and making videos again and comparison to what I do here and things like that, sometimes it's kind of hard to keep that motivation and that inspiration in what you're doing, whether it's making videos or, you know, any other kind of passion that you might have. And I feel like a lot of people always, they see it as kind of like a binary thing of like, either you're motivated to do something or you're not. And I have to disagree, honestly. It's always interesting when you're trying to do something and maybe you're not really feeling it, or you don't really feel like you have the energy for it. But I think that approaching it in mentalities of rather yes or no, I like exploring and ultimately like manipulating my own mentality about something to get myself back to a place where I'm really excited about doing it again, or even just asking myself that question of what do I need to do right now to get myself excited about whatever it is that I'm doing. And I think if you give yourself a variety of different options rather than just do it or don't do it, you might be surprised at the outcome.
I want to hit line drive.
Want to lose weight and keep eating? Question for you.
In my financial situation.
My love has no beginning, my love has no end. No front or back, and my love won't bend.
So there have been a variety of different moments over the past couple of years where I feel like I've started a journey or started something new and just really, really wished that I had the foresight to really start documenting it at the origin, to just kind of be able to see the whole thing play out. And rarely do we ever have that foresight because we don't know that something's starting, we don't know what's to come. But that's why I'm recording this, because I feel like that this might be one of those moments of me returning to YouTube, making these videos, and now that I've had 2 episodes of Jane of New York come out, and this being the 3rd, I've been thinking a lot more about the big picture and why I'm making videos again, what I want these videos to do, what my goals are. And it kind of all came down to me really establishing a manifesto or a statement of purpose for this channel. And I think that manifesto is as follows. I think it's 2 parts for the most part. I think that the first part of it is that I want this channel to be an avenue for me to make videos about things that I'm passionate about. So as you've seen in previous episodes, whether it's food and cuisine in noms or beer, which I want to make videos about as well, and my passion for craft beers. But while all of those things are important to me and I think show me as a well-rounded, multifaceted person, I think that ultimately what I really want this channel to be is an avenue for me to document my entrepreneurial journey. And